Oh yeah. Okay, that's really good. That is very good on the sharpness. Alright guys and girls, welcome back. So I've just got my little microphone set up. It was like a cheap one which I bought like, in fact, 2 years going back. So I'm starting to use this stuff like it's like a battery one. So you just put the batteries in them and they just sort of play until the battery's dead basically. It's got like a little one of those little furry things over the top of them. Almost looks like a cat sort of thing. I think they call dead cats or something. Little microphone mufflers. Usually that's for wind and stuff, but it's also good like for speech and stuff as well. Just make sure that you can actually hear through it. Anyway, so it is Monday, 10th of July already. So happy Monday, guys and girls. So I'm just checking out, because I haven't used this camera for a while, and I've kind of sort of been working on it, like working on the settings and just trying to get the settings right. I think I've got this on the flat though, colours, the flat colours, because normally I usually put it on, I think it's like something called is it vlog 3 or something, or log 3, which is usually means the colours on it are really flat. So, but I mean, it's not too bad, I think, anyway, by the looks of it. And the good thing about the ZV-1 vlogging camera is you can flip over the screen. Now, I've done a video on my case thing I bought the other day, the rig or small rig thing, but not really actually done much of an in-depth on the camera and focus wise. So if I go forward, hang on, can I zoom in? Yeah. Okay, so it's doing a 1/50th at the moment, 4K, and that's at 2.8 f2.8. And it's got a plus 0.7. Now I'm not too sure what the 0.7 thing is. Plus 0.7. I think that could be, is it the stops? I'm not too sure. I'm still working on the camera and stuff. But the focus, if I go back to like the 24, because you've got basically, I think it all goes up to like 50, I think it's 24 to 50 millimeters. So this is the widest it can go. So it's not really that wide, but it's wide enough to not have the camera too far away from you. But it's because obviously it's a vlogging camera, so it's like 24 millimeters. I think the camera is actually like, I think it was like 24.2 megapixels, and then you've got like the 4K thing on it. I do want to try and get a cinematic camera at some point next, or maybe try one of the is it FX3 or FX30. I want it for basically to make like cinematic movies, like films, proper like decent films. But actually, so at the moment this one's at a plus 1.3. ISO's around about 400. That's why it's a bit too bright at the back. Now I've tried the ND filter on the back, the built-in ND filter. It's rubbish, so don't even bother with that, because I've been hearing also complaints with the ND filters, not really that great to be honest. And when I took it, it was kind of too dark, and I put the ISO upon it a little bit, and you can see the fuzziness in it. I mean, to be honest, you don't want it going over, I'd say 3200, because if you go over to 3200, you usually can see that where it's just like really bad fuzziness in it. So it's what my friend was saying the other day, because I had it up to, I think it was like 6400, And my friend, because I'm using basically, I'll show what I'm actually using at the moment. I'm connecting basically this here, so it focuses. Come on, there we go. See how quick that focuses? Anyway, so I'm using Camlink. Now, if you guys and girls don't know what this is, it's a little HDMI. Can we focus that in? Come on, there we go. There we go. There we go. So a little HDMI cable, and then we go back in the face as well. And it's a USB. Come on. Come on. There we go. Go this way. There we go. So it's using USB 3.0. Now, the USB 3.0 is really good because the data transfer is really quick on these. Oh, there we go. I'll put that in a minute. But anyway, so with the fast transfer data, also with it being 4K and stuff, you can absolutely do some really good stuff. You can connect your camera to the Camlink and use this camera here as basically a webcam. But I've noticed, because I'm actually charging the batteries up at the moment, just the standard battery. For instance, these, I've got to charge these ones up. Actually, if I can get this one out, I'll show you what the size is. Right, so I bought a pack of these the other day. You get like, I've got 4 of them, and the charger only can take up to 3 batteries per time. Now these are from Power Trust, battery pack for the Sony BX1. Hang on, there we go. Oh, look how clear that is, guys and girls. So this is the battery that I'm using. Hang on. So if I do it like that and then just drag it over here. Oh, it's because I got the eye technology. I might have to turn that eye tracking off because it tracks your eyes, and that's why it's keeping me in focus a lot of the time. And you can see all the dots. I think that's up to like 400 or 500 dots or something for this camera. It's ridiculous. Either 400 or 500. But basically it can basically keep you in focus. I have got it on continuous autofocus, due to the fact if I put it on autofocus, it goes in and out of focusness, and I don't really like that. So the auto continuous keeps you in focus all the time, or pretty much majority of the time, and it's like really good. Also, the redness as well on my face is slowly going down. I won't say slowly going down, it's just being covered up a little bit. I've actually I got recommended basically a green anti-redness cream that you put on it, and basically it like covers up some of the redness. So I've just been putting some of that stuff on, and it seems alright. I mean, not too bad. I mean, obviously you can still see the redness in there, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's doing the job at least anyway. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to try and keep this really short, really, actually, because I don't want the battery literally dying out as much. I have got a new memory card for it though. I'm using the 128GB card. I'm recording this in 4K, but the 4K itself is, I think it was like, I'm trying to think, it is the 4K is 24 frames per second at 16:9, but it's like, I think it's 100. So it's 4K 100 megabytes per second. So it's going to be a very large file to an extent. Probably, I mean, because at the moment I think it's like, could be over like 100, 200 meg. Actually no, 100 megabytes a minute. So actually, to be honest, that should be quite small then, actually. If it's 100 megabytes per, no, 100 megabytes per second, I think it is. MBSP or something. Is that PS? Megabytes per second. So, actually, I don't know if they've got the thing there. Cause also, what I actually recommend people as well, and that is one of these little thingamajigs here. Does that in focus? Yeah, that's in focus. And it's basically Lension, and it's like a USB-C. So USB-C cable, and it's got basically these outputs like a HDMI on the back. And let me just get that in focus. Yeah, it's a HDMI cable, and it's got like a USB-C adapter thing on it. So they're pretty good, very good, handy, especially for my iMac computer that I use. This is like an old 20, I think it was 2020 or something, roughly, give or take, but it still works for doing editing and stuff on it. I do want to get back into editing at some point, but I'm just trying to clean out that one room at the back so I can use that as basically my editing room and stuff. But I've got to get a carpet and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, hope you guys and girls have a lovely rest of the Monday and stuff. Let us know what you got up to during the day. I went to Greg's today, even though it was pissing down with rain today. It was pissing down with rain yesterday as well. And yeah, I mean, I kind of enjoyed the weather in a way. I like the weather. I like it when it's raining, especially in England. It's always raining. But yeah, I just want to sort of like basically just do a bit of camera talk and stuff, like probably just gibbering on and stuff, just gibberish on. But I don't know, I like I just like doing like videos and just using my camera when I can. But I do want to get a cinema camera, especially just to make a movie at some point. My actual goal in life would actually to write a script, direct a script, and then edit the script and then make it into a movie and stuff. That would be the biggest dream of any time, is to actually write your own movie. Maybe star in it as well, like a cameo appearance, but be quite cool. But anyway, I like watching movies like anybody really, actually. I'm big on movies. I might watch that John Wick 4 in a minute, because I've got that on the PlayStation. Haven't watched that yet, so I'm probably going off and watch that in a minute. I'm going to upload this video clip first though. And yeah, I mean, John Wick 4, haven't seen it yet, but I've got it on my Apple TV, so I'll just watch it there, see what good film is. And then also, I've just recently finished watching Fast X, or Fast 10X, whatever it is, Fast and Furious 10, the latest one, and that is such a great movie. But anyway, guys and girls, have a nice rest of the day. See you all on the next episode. And I just want to make like a bit of a longer video today and try and get it into the best quality. And also, if you like the quality of the camera, also maybe the microphone as well. I've kind of turned up the microphone a little bit so it's much louder, so hopefully you guys and girls can hear me. But anyway, have a nice guys and girls, have a nice day.